Vanakkam, Aibawan, Assalamu alaikum, Annyeonghaseyo. Greetings from Sri Lanka. This is SiGo, working for National Olympic Committee of Sri Lanka. And also, today I'm the Dream Together Master Alumni. I'm very fortunate and grateful to Association of National Olympic Committees for inviting me to share my Dream Together Master journey at Seoul National University to share among these 206 nations delegates at this ANOC General Assembly today. So basically, there are ways to study Dream Together Master Program at the Seoul National University. So I was recommended by National Olympic Committee of Sri Lanka in 2017. Then Association of National Olympic Committees, they recommended me, and that is how I got the opportunity to learn Dream Together Master at Seoul National University. And also, many of my friends, they came through the World Taekwondo and FISU or maybe Korean National Olympic Committees as well. And this is supported by KSPO, Korean Sports Promotion Foundation, as well as Ministry of Culture, Tourism and Sports as well. So basically, Seoul National University, it has given me a lot of opportunities to learn there because it's one of the leading universities in Asia, especially for the sports related subject. It's Asia's #1, as well as it was #7th according to the QS ranking in the globe in 2017. So that's the reason I had an opportunity to go to the Seoul National University. It has an amazing environment, as well as especially during my journey, I always spend most of the time in the library because it has 5.2 million books and the environment of the library is really amazing. Then, and also I would say the people from the university, from the different nations, different culture could be, it has given me a great opportunity as well. So when I look at my class, there are 24 students from 23 countries, basically one from each different countries. So we have a multicultural environment, their language is different, their culture is different. So we had an opportunity to learn from each other. So that's a great opportunity for me to learn from the Dream Together Master Program as well as share my experience. Also, I got many opportunities to learn different countries' sports structure, sports policies, and sports facilities, and many other aspects as well. So when I was studying with the 24 students, and today it has spread into the 55 nations, and there are 211 Dream Together Masters. We all link together and we are sharing many thoughts through our social medias so that we all well connected as well. So now it is worldwide and we have made huge friends networks as well. So when we look at the curriculum of this program, so there are 30 weeks lectures covering 30 modules from 10 themes, and it's been delivered by 30 professors. I would name, like there are world-class professors, father of sport management, Professor Chella Ture, and Professor Alan Abrahamsen, Professor Jan Henry, Professor Borja, Professor Bettina Cornwell, Professor Giulianotti, Professor David Shilberry, and Professor Lisa Hinzen, and many other world-class professors also. They came there and we had a great opportunity to learn the real Olympic facilities experience as well as the current situation of the sports and also the history of sports as well. So apart from that, we had a great opportunity to involve in the team projects and thesis at the end of the session. So when we look at this Dream Together Master Program, so it consists of many aspects because every week we had a lot of presentations. Every week we had to do a presentation. It can be group presentation, individual presentation, and we have to share our ideas and we can learn a lot from other people, as well as we had an examination, assignments. Also, we had a great opportunity to learn a new language, that is Korean language as well. In addition to that one, we had a great experience with the extracurricular activities. Very remarkably, there was a Pyeongchang Olympic Games in 2018 when I was pursuing the master's degree at Seoul National University. So during the group, for the group project, we traveled to Pyeongchang just before start the Olympic Games, and we were researching about the facilities and what are the facilities needs to be improved for mega games. So then we reported at the end of our education program. Plus thesis. When I look at the thesis, actually I had a mathematics and statistics background. So how I can develop my thesis, then I came into my mind, so why shouldn't I develop a new model? So that came into my mind. Then I spoke to Professor Chellature and my director of the program, Professor Junho Kang, who was the advisor of my program. Then after that, I made the conclusion, okay, I'm going to do the research for the Pyeongchang Olympic Games, then I won't like make some real study on that one. So then often I used to travel to Pyeongchang Olympic Games and started to collect the data. So my research all about was like perception of service qualities during in the Pyeongchang Olympics. So then I collect the data from many spectators, and then finally it's a new model I developed. It's called windsurf qual model. So that's why my thesis became awarded the best at the graduation ceremony. So in addition to this education program, Professor Junho Kang encouraged me to write a sustainability and legacy plan for the Pyeongchang Olympics facilities. So then I involved in that one and I wrote that one. So very fortunately during that time, Professor Chapelate came to deliver the lectures for us. Then he also reviewed my proposal. Then finally I made this proposal and submitted to the President of Republic of Korea. Apart from that, so when I talk about these extracurricular activities during my journey, so KSPO and the DTM, they took us for many extracurricular activities, like namely in Korea, the professional leagues are very famous, especially for the baseball and volleyball. So we could have a great opportunity to enjoy the professional games as well as the K-cycles. It's the unique sports in Korea. So we could have a great opportunity to visit the K-cycling speedromes, as well as the maritime experience is an amazing. Even I am from the island, but the thing is I didn't have a windsurfing opportunity at the time. So it was a great opportunity for me to learn windsurfing. Then I could learn even within the 2 days the windsurfing from there. So one of the biggest experience when I'm in Korea, they have an amazing cultural experience as well. So I could be able to enjoy the cultural experience by traveling many places from north to the south of Korea, as well as we were taken to the Korean museum, and we had a taekwondo experience, that is their own sports. Also during the Pyeongchang Olympic Games, we were taken to the Pyeongchang by the KSPO, so we had a experience of making the Korean food. That is another new experience that we learned it and we enjoyed throughout this DTM program. Apart from that, like we traveled to see the facilities of the Korean Paralympic committees, as well as the world largest Olympic and Paralympic facilities are in Korea. So we also look at that one 2 times. So it's an amazing opportunity. A person is coming from the developing country and looking at these facilities, and then after that coming back to our country and working on that one gave me a great lessons as well. Apart from that, so these are the inside the DTM program during my SNU. So like I could have a great opportunity to enjoy during the SNU Seoul National University period outside the Seoul National University as well. So in that case, its recommendation and the recognition is very important. So like studying in the Seoul National University gave me a great recommendation. Say for an example, NIFISA, that program is started for the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games. So before that 4 times I applied, I could not get that one. But once I got the opportunity to the SNU, then with the recommendation, so when I was pursuing this Dream Together Master Program at the same year in 2018, I had a great opportunity to visit Japan, and I attended this 2 weeks program in Japan as well. So also, as a person was born and grew up in the war zone in Sri Lanka, so I just want like a speak about sports and the peace. So I was selected as a peace ambassador for the unification of Korea. Then I had a great opportunity to stay in the border of South Korea and the North Korea on the April 6th. That was the International Day of Sport for Peace, and I share the experience. I share my knowledge about the IDSTP among the other university people as a peace ambassador of Unification of Korea, that's why the Uni-Korea Foundation. In addition to that one, we had a special lectures during the DTM program, as well as there are many other special lectures by other faculties. So this is how I had a great opportunity to meet the former Secretary of United Nations, Ban Ki-moon. So this is the first time after he took the Secretary General post in the United Nations, he visited our university and he delivered a special lectures. So I had a great opportunity to meet and say hello to him. Plus, I was invited by many schools to make some motivational speeches as well as some kids programs. So that is how I involved in the Football for Peace program in Korea. And also I didn't miss anything because I enjoy the cooking competitions, some sports competitions outside this SNU arena as well. So these are the things I added. So DTM program is not in the 18 months of period. So it is even after our graduation as well, it is continuing. It is called DTMA, DT Dream Together Master Alumni Program. So they have 5 programs, so DTMA contest. So DTMA contest actually, after we graduated, so what we are doing as the best practice in our country, as well as what we are proposing to make a new project back in our country. So we have to write them. So this is how I became the first place winner in the last year DTMA contest, and this year I won the second place in this contest as well. So the person who became the first in the best proposals, then he will have an opportunity to go for the on-site consulting with the support of Korean government. So it's a great opportunity for the students, those who are doing such things. And also this year DTMA, they have introduced a new course called intensive course. It's for like a 1 or 1.5 months of periods. It's all in online platform. Then we could be able to upgrade our knowledges, and as well as when the new sports things are coming up, so we could be able to learn from the different professors. So that's online progress is going on. So we all learn together, even as a Dream Together Master Alumni. Especially every year that the KSPO, they are conducting the Dream Together Seoul Forum. So there is a forum for a day, and they are talking about the different topics in every year. And finally, there's an internship opportunity as well. So this is how I also was given a great opportunity when I was studying in Seoul National University for the Dream Together Seoul Forum as a panelist. So it was a great opportunity actually to be a panelist, to share my war experience and how sports came across in my life to reduce the tension among the people. So I would say it's a great opportunity for me to share this experience as a panelist with the IOC member as well. So this year forum is also going to be happen on 19th of November on sports and sustainable development goals. So when I was doing this one, it was all about sports for peace. Then after my graduation, I got an opportunity to work in a World Taekwondo as an internship. So it was just a 2 months internship period. But my intention was I want to do something back for my country. So then there is another staff who was working on a project. Then I was thinking that why we can't do these things in Sri Lanka. So this is how the Road to Champion project came to Sri Lanka. So actually, to launch this Road to Champion project as a successful project, this is a successful story of the DTM. So the president of the World Taekwondo, Dr. Chong Won Cho, he came to Sri Lanka for the first time to launch the program in 2020. So this is one of the success program, and this program is still going on. So another successful story, I would say, one of the professors from the DTM, Professor Borja Garcia, he was asking me to do a research in Sri Lanka. So we warmly welcome, with the support of National Olympic Committee Secretary General Mr. Maxwell De Silva. He expressed his interest to do the research in Sri Lanka on collaboration between the National Olympic Committee and the sports authorities in Sri Lanka. So this is Borja Garcia. He came to Sri Lanka, and also he was willing to do a presentation on good governance in sports. Why do we need it? So under that topic, he delivered a talk among the national federations, Ministry of Sports, and the university students as well. So it's a great legacies that I had like done it so far with the after the Dream Together program. So today I'm working as a marketing and media manager at the National Olympic Committee of Sri Lanka. So I have involved in multiple projects here. So remarkably, like some of the projects that I can mention, or maybe what are the areas that I am working on, that one apart from this social media person. So like there is a new project called CRISPR and National Olympic Committee Next Gen program. This is a fairly new program launched last year in 2020. Now it's very successfully going on. And also I'm serving as one of the members of the Women's Committee of NOC Sri Lanka. Then we launched the program Safe Sports under the tagline of Make Sports a Safe Zone, Harassment is No Game. I would say that there are so many of my DTM mates. They also were part of the campaign and they were very supportive because this campaign is obviously by IOC. So this is the positive sign that we could be able to make it. In addition to that one, like I'm managing all the 5 social media. I created the new social media platform by NOC because they were running only with the 2 before I joined here. Now we have 5 social media platforms and like I'm managing all 5 social media as a one person here. Apart from that, NOC Sri Lanka always give me the opportunity. So very recently I was appointed as a single point of contact for prevention of manipulation of competitions. So now I'm in the process of developing the project. Plus I was recommended by National Olympic Committee of Sri Lanka to follow the IOC safeguarding course, certificate course. So I'm following this course as well right now. Apart from that, I'm one of the professional national course directors at Olympic Solidarity Sport Administrators course. So I'm been involved in this one for the last 2-3 years, and still I am contributing as a facilitator to the program. Also in 2020 we launched a new sports in Sri Lanka. We introduced a new sports called Tech Ball. So I am as a project manager. I have supported a lot, and also this initiation actually won the DTMA contest first place. Plus there are so many projects are going on like Olympic Day celebration, Tafisa World Walking Day. So for each and every projects my involvement is there, and also I'm like consulting for necessary projects in the NOC as well. Plus if you look at this world, now we are connected with each other around like 55 plus countries. So I've been involved, I've been invited by many of my friends as a panelist or maybe the resource persons to talk about different topics about social media, communication, sports for peace, sports policy, and sports management. So this is a great opportunity, great network that we have developed it. And I also was like invited by Kenya National TV, who is also one of the DTM mates. So this is how our network is working, and we are helping each other so that we can spread our messages. Plus we also, our National Olympic Committee also invited some of the Dream Together Masters as a resource person for some of the programs. So they also wrote some articles to our weekly bulletin as well. So finally, I know that it's a great opportunity to learn in South Korea because it's the safest country, because I travel many places in Korea. Even many times I travel alone, I didn't have any bad experience at all. So it's the safest place, and also the technology is amazing when you are in Korea. So plus studying together with the different nations and multiple culture is a great opportunity, because this program is created only for the sports global administrators. So when you become a global administrator, definitely you need to mingle with the multiple country people. So I think during this 1.5 years, what I learned I have created a massive network. So I would encourage these National Olympic committees to recommend your administrators so that we can create the links, and you can visit their respective social media, or DTMA Inside is there and DTM website is there, so you can get more information about that one. So finally, I would say this is a great opportunity for me as well as my colleagues to work together, because we have built up a great network and we have learned a lot. So I would say finally we are dreaming together we are helping together, we are supporting together to achieve stronger, higher, and bigger for the betterment of the tomorrow. Thank you very much.